I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Nigel Benn, the Dark Destroyer. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8-inch reach. Up against them is Vinny, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 179 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
And it's Nigel, the Dark Destroyer Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. Vinny Paz. Rhode Island may be the smallest state in the Union, but its fighter Vinny Paz has maybe the biggest heart. The Tasmanian Devil, ready to wreak havoc again.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Cranston, Rhode Island, in the United States, a 4-time world champion known as the Tasmanian Devil, introducing Vinny Paz.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They exchange punches. And he misses with that jet. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Benn in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Did you see that? Oh no, Paz is in some serious trouble here. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we're seeing? Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. The perfect counter lands. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Vinny just got rocked. Let's talk about winning that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Uh-oh, pause. May be about to go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back.
And down goes Vinny. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Paz in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Don't worry about that round.
Just stay focused. Don't let him press the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The only fear here you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. Nice counter shot. And missed with that jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh no, Paz is in some serious trouble here. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Stop him in his tracks.
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter. These two were made for each other. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Benn in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this.
On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter punch caught him clean. And he scores with the counter. Jab does not score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice job blocking the hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Let's talk about winning that last round. That was almost a 10. Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That hook won't score. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And he scores with the counter. And the Tasmanian Devil is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.